So, hello and welcome to the live session. And it's been quite some time we did the live session, and many of you were asking that let us do the live session. So, here we are with the live session relating to the exam related queries. So, when we say exam related queries, there are many questions which you have, and the exams is about 30 to 35 days which you have to study right now, and you have that much time. What are the main issues which you are facing in the exam is what is crucial. So what we will do is very simple. I'll be taking your questions, and we will be answering each one of them based on what you have, and we will do many more live sessions like this as we go, but now we will start with this. So first we have Krish. Sir, any tips for ethics paper? So Jyoti, hello, good morning sir. Yeah, so good morning Jyoti, good morning Krish. And we have Gnana Prakash. Hi, sir. So, hello, Gnana Prakash. Nice to see you in the live session. So, Krish, you are talking about our CS professional ethics, I'm presuming, correct, Krish? So, in CS professional, we have the ethics paper. So, in ethics, what is the main thing which you have to know is that the concepts which is relating to the SEBI and other things. So, there you need to concentrate. And one more thing is that you have to solve at least 3 old question papers. So in ethics, it becomes important about how you present the paper, because the content is not very technical or very difficult. The presentation is what you must concentrate on. And yes, there are some things where you have to remember many things. So you do your strategies for remembering, and if you do that ethics paper, you can score. And why you have to do well in ethics is because you have FM with that financial management, which sometimes you may get unexpected paper, or you are not prepared up to the mark, or you are not able to answer. So these are the issues. So Krish, I hope I answered your question. uh, hello Shivam. Deepak, sir, how to cover tax syllabus, professional, old syllabus? Sir, how to prepare CS executive, GST, old syllabus? Please upload CS foundation class. So one by one we will come. First we will go to how to cover the, one second. First we will be going to how to cover tax professional old syllabus. So tax professional old syllabus, first thing Deepak, you have to tell me how much you have studied so far. Correct? I don't know what is your preparation so far. That time I can give you a perfect answer. Then we have one more, Deepak sir, how to prepare CS executive GST old syllabus. See, for GST, let me tell you, the study material is more than enough. So you please concentrate on the concepts. Yes, especially concepts like time of supply, correct, place of supply, the main concepts. Don't worry too much about the problems. If you know the concept, if you know the law, you can study well. So, and now if you want to start studying, please study only the, for GST. See, for direct tax, I am not saying about the study material, but for GST, ICSI study material is more than enough. And Deepak, it is sufficient for you. And in old syllabus, you have the multiple choice question. So that is why you need to concentrate on the textbook study material itself, and solve the multiple choice question of 3 to 4 attempts for old syllabus, and that should be able to help you. How to present ECL paper? How to present ECL paper? Kukreja. So Jessica Kukreja is telling. Okay. Just 1 second, we'll come to that. Yeah, so for now we're talking, yeah, ECL paper, correct. So ECL paper, what we need to concentrate mainly is that FEMA. So I'm presuming that ECL paper you're in old syllabus or new syllabus, I don't know. Regardless of old or new syllabus, FEMA becomes very important, and the Competition Act becomes very important. So if you are perfect in these two acts, you will be able to do well. Also, for FEMA, there are some very basic concepts, around 4 to 5 videos. Abhishek has made some videos. It is there on our Excel Academy channel, which is relating to current account transaction, capital account transaction. Please watch that. They are all 3 to 4 minute videos, but that will give you a clear picture of what to expect in FEMA. And then you concentrate on that. And coming to presentation specifically, coming to the concept of presentation, please don't worry about section numbers in ECL. Okay, in company law, section numbers becomes important, which sometimes it is 8 to 10 marks you get with section numbers in company law, that kind of subject. But in ECL, the section number is not important, but try to present with either, for not for everything, for some answers with charts, some answers with points, and try to quote the name of the act, and if you know, try to remember at least one case law in FEMA and one case law in competition law. Minimum you do it very well, because if you study a general case law, you can write that case law for any question relating to that. FEMA and competition act, case law, you know at least one or two, it is going to help you. So that is how you, apart from that, the regular presentation techniques are the same, and we also have a video which I have made how to present the paper, and you can watch that. uh, then important chapter for law, CS Foundation, Shivam Kumar, for CS Foundation law, the most important chapter for you is the Contract Act. So Indian Contract Act becomes your first importance. Then you need to know the company law. You have part A, part B, no, in company, that is the second importance. After that, you can go for negotiable instrument, is the third importance. Then the fourth importance comes the Sale of Goods Act. The other chapters are rest, like the introduction, and then we have the cyber laws. So all those are smaller, but these four chapters, if you know in the order which I told you, that is enough for you. Shivam. Manvi, sir, please help in Indian economy chapter of CS Foundation. So Manvi, we have already made, Ramcharan sir of Excel Academy has made lot of videos on the economic subject, so you can please watch those videos, and if possible we'll also put the link of those videos in this chat. And that is what, even Abhishek sir for ECL and for Ramcharan sir for Indian economy, you can do that. Tejas, sir, how do I study company law and JIGL in CS executive new syllabus? So Tejas, in company law, for you, you need to know the company's act, the company's rules, and also some of the case laws. So I always suggest for company law, again, the ICSI study material is a very good book. It is an exhaustive book. It has all the concepts, and compared to some many other books, it is actually a simple language. If you look at some of the other textbook, it is not very simple. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's much better. And along with that company law, what you have to do is you have to have the Bear Act. For Bear Act also, now the best is the MCA website. MCA website has what we call as the ebook, MCA ebook. Just go to mca.gov.in, the MCA website. There, you on the left hand side, you can find the MCA ebook, which is the Bear Act. So any doubts you have on the section, you can refer the Bear Act. Then coming to our JIGL, Tejas, for JIGL, again, study material is enough, and in JIGL, you don't have to know in depth of every chapter. In company law, you should be an expert of every chapter, because you're studying one companies act in detail. In JIGL, you're studying overview of what is the Indian constitution. That is just one chapter. If you ask LLB student, that is like 200 300 marks they have, or any other thing like limitation act is there, or we have the arbitration. So all you just have the introductions in our JIGL, including our cyber laws and our right to information act. All these things overview you should know. So in JIGL, you try to study mainly what is the objective of each of the acts, means why do we have that act, and what is the company secretary knowledge required for each of these acts. You don't have to know in depth. So mainly when this act is applicable, and then what are the punishment provisions which are there in the act, and what are the important concepts in the act. So that would be more than sufficient for you. And just in case if you are in Bangalore or Chennai or anywhere close, anywhere according to me, with if you are in 500 kilometers of Bangalore or Chennai, May 4th and May 5th, we are doing a live session. Live session means like we have a physical session. I will be there in Bangalore and in Chennai. May 4th Bangalore, May 5th Chennai. Already most students have registered, but still there are few seats which are left. So if you are interested, you can join that. There we will be discussing in detail like how do you study each subject, mainly the law subjects, and then how do you write the answers, what is the future of company secretary profession. We can also do a video, but it is more effective when we sit face to face, and that is why we are doing initially in Bangalore and Chennai. In future we will do in other cities also, but now if anybody is close by to these cities, you can come, and that will really give you a very good picture. And it is just a 1 day event, around 5 to 5.5 hours it will be there. You can consider that. I would really encourage you. We can also give you a link. We have a Google form, you can fill that if you're interested. We'll give you more details. So coming to Manvi, okay, is tell preparation strategy for CS foundation. So Manvi, we are going to make a separate live session on that, so you please wait. Within next few days we are going to make that. Coming to then Prachi, sir, if possible to prepare second group in the time left. I am giving 3 group CS professional. Please guide. Is it possible to prepare second group in the time left? I am giving all 3 groups. If you're giving all 3 groups, I wouldn't suggest Prachi. I would really encourage you to give the group 1 and 2, or whichever you are doing, the 2 groups 1 and 3. Second group, if you have not yet started to study, I would definitely not recommend you to start now, because you are writing, suppose you are writing only 1 group, even today if you start, you have time. Don't think we don't have time. But if you are writing other 2 groups, now don't start studying. Instead of that, write the 2 groups in such a way that you are going to pass the exam. That is how your approach should be. Prachi. Then we have Sir Deepak, I am giving reading to GST and customs and international tax, and also practice problems for these, but direct tax I didn't start, sir. How to revise as well as cover the whole syllabus? So you're reading GST and custom, direct tax I didn't start. So if you didn't start, first you do the direct tax, and in direct tax you have to solve multiple problems, and I think you are in the old syllabus, so please practice as many MCQs as possible. The more MCQs you practice, you will do well. See, especially student who is taking some bank exam or some IAS exam, these kind of exams, they are practicing thousands of MCQs, and that is why they are able to do well in the exam. So that should be your approach. Practice, practice, practice multiple choice questions. Then we have who else is there? Palak. Sir, if one appears for both the modules in December, in how many months should we complete the entire syllabus? So, Palak Agarwal, I think your exam is December. December means you have around 6 to 7 months if you have to study. So, you should study, at least you should have completed 1 month before the exam, you should have completed the entire syllabus. And I don't know whether you're a full-time student or not. If you're a full-time student, you have to study for at least 8 to 10 hours every day. It is like going to a job. If you go to a job, you will work for 8 to 10 hours, correct? Same way, if you are a student, your job is to study. If you are a student, your job is to study. So you have to do your job every day. If you go to office, you say one day I will not go, one day I will go whenever I want. The office people will throw you out. They'll say, sorry, don't come from tomorrow. Correct? Same way as a student, every day studying is important. I know it is not easy. Once in a while you take a break, but you to take it as a job, as though you are working. Your work is to study. Studying itself is your work. Yes, now nobody may pay you, but you are going to get all that with lot of bumper benefits if you complete the course. So that is why please study 8 to 10 hours every day, then you can do well. Then CS Foundation Law chapter upload. Yes, we are going to upload. We already uploaded one audio which is relating to one of the chapters. We will be doing it for more chapters in the days to come. You don't have to worry. How to present JAGL paper? It is very difficult to remember specific law words. Specific law words is not important. I have also made one video which is relating to what is the important law terminologies. If you know that, that is sufficient. The concept is important. The law words is not important. Don't worry too much about what is the law words and all that. And also, if you want to learn JIGL, we also have some video classes. You can get in touch with us. You'll be able to do well. But if you're writing exam in June, you might not have enough time to again now study everything from scratch. But if you have already studied, again I'm telling you, go with the basic concepts. Understand what is the concept, and that should be the core. And also we will be doing specific live sessions for every subject. That time I can give you the in detail about each subject. So that one you can expect we will be doing it. So you don't have to worry about that. Coming to specifically JIGL, go with the basic concept, that is enough. The other concepts we will do in the JIGL live. Then uh, important chapter for company law and taxation in CS executive. So important chapter, the exact list of chapters we will be doing it in the respective live sessions which we'll be having. But what I can tell you is that you need to know every chapter, some concepts you have to know. You cannot leave, and I don't know if any lecturer or anybody is telling you about important chapter. In CS, every chapter becomes important. Why? Primarily because the question paper is set in such a format that all the chapters are taken. For example, there is question number 3. There are 4 sub questions. Each is 4 marks, and they're from 4 different chapters. In that one chapter, if you did not study or if you did not prepare, you cannot attempt. And if that happens in 2 to 3 questions, you are not attempting 15 to 16 marks, you are not even attempting. So out of 84, it is difficult to get 50. You can get 50 out of 100, but out of 84, getting 50 is as good as getting 65 out of 100. Correct? It is very difficult. That is why I stress the point, you have to know every chapter. If not in detail, you should know some concepts of every chapter, first point. And second point, you have to know the concept of how to write the exam. If you write the exam and write for 100 marks, you will definitely pass. The problem is students are not writing for 100 marks. They are not sitting for 3 hours. And they are leaving some chapters and going like our degree exam or plus 2 school exams. You cannot do that. You just cannot. Please remember, if you leave 20 marks in 4 subjects, you are leaving 80 marks. Please see that. In one module, you are attempting only for 320 out of 400. How can you expect to pass? It is a miracle if you pass. You'll say, no, I left only 10 marks, I left only 20 marks. Okay. All the subjects together, how much you are leaving? You are leaving 60 to 80 marks. In 60 to 80 marks, even if you write something, you will get 20 to 25 marks. Usually that is the difference between passing and failing. So please, if you are writing one module, please attempt 400 marks. 2 modules, please attempt 800 marks. Foundation, I don't even have to tell. There is no negative marking, multiple choice, computer exam. Every foundation student, please attempt everything. Even if you don't know, do some inky pinky ponky also, you can write it. And in professional, again, 3 subjects in every module. In every subject, I will say, sir, I left only 15 marks. I wrote for 85 marks. Okay, very good. 15 into 3 is 45. 45 marks you left. Out of 300, you left 45 marks. In 250 marks, how can you get 150? How can you get? You only think. Is it not? So that is why, please attempt for 100 marks. To attempt for 100 marks, I should know something about every chapter. Yes, some chapters I can concentrate, I can become perfect, I can become the master of the chapter. But there are some other chapters which might be difficult, or you feel they did not ask many questions, it is not very important. Still, you should know something where if they ask 4 marks question, you should be able to get 1 or 1.5 mark. That much knowledge you should have of every chapter. They will ask you 6 marks question. You should have knowledge to at least get 2 or 2.5 marks. I'm not telling you should get 4 or 5 marks out of 6 marks. So every chapter you should know something, and this is a very important point which each one of you who is studying CS course should know. Okay. Then we have, who else we have? Manvi, then Prachi, Vidya. How to prepare CS Executive Module 2 new syllabus. Important chapter for company law we did. Manvi, can CS foundation be clear by self-study or not? 100% it is possible, but you should know how to do the self-study. Mainly, you need to practice thousands of multiple choice question if you want to do self-study in foundation. First thing. Also, there is a lot of support, like our Excel Academy channel is there. There are many more video classes are there. So, and there are textbooks and other books like Scanner, Taxman Scanner, so many other. With all this help, if you do a dedicated study, it is possible with self-study. It is not impossible. For foundation, definitely it is possible. Correct? I cannot say the same thing with executive because there are a lot of technical concepts. You need the help of a teacher, you need the help of a mentor, but for foundation, you can do self study, but you must be very focused. Yes. Then okay, next we have sir, I have my LLB exam till May 2nd. I'm writing executive module 1 in June. 28 days enough for passing module 1, having about 60 to 70% portions. So Abhi K, if you are studying LLB exam and you are writing the CS executive module 1, according to me it is possible because three subjects are law subjects. Correct? So CS executive, they have three law subjects. So you can do only the other one is slightly problems related. 28 days, but 28 days you must study at least 10 hours a day. It is 100% possible. You can do it. Deepak, sir, I told my preparation for professional old syllabus and not executive. I completely studying GST and customs. I have just started international tax, but DT is only for 20 marks. How to study that? So DT, again, what I would like to request you is concentrate on the old question papers, and the syllabus is very huge and you have it only for 20 marks. I understand what is the issues, but here again, many people say don't study material, but I say study material because they are going to ask you from that exactly, and that will be more than sufficient for you along with the old question papers, because for 20 marks you cannot give more time than that. Better you do well for the 80 marks. Yes, that is what I can suggest. Accounting, maths difficult for me. So maths is separate. Maths we don't have in our CS. Accounting you have, and accounting is not related to maths. You don't have to worry. Bharat, Priya, can you please twinkle LLB, can LLB entrance exam cleared by self study by a CS executive student? It depends on which LLB entrance exam you're taking, but the knowledge is same, but the format of exam is different. So that is why I would suggest you to take help of any coaching or online coaching for the LLB entrance exam. So knowledge you have, but how to apply that knowledge for LLB entrance is slightly different. So you will need that. Sharanya, how to write tax laws, sir? Practical and theory in what way? So this we have a separate session for tax law. Now we not going to cover that. 1 month sufficient for passing CS foundation. Himanshu, yes, it is sufficient, but again I'm telling you, you need to study daily. So we will be in our comments now, we can be putting the link of our Google Sheet which is relating to the event. So that will help you for the people who are interested to register for that. So coming to Ganguly, sir, how to correlate the newly ICDR 2018 provisions with ICDR 2009 provisions for CS final old syllabus June 2019? So you have to study the new one. There is no necessary for you to correlate in the exam. If you write the new provisions, it is more than sufficient. According to me, that will be sufficient. No problem. Is there any chances to extend the attempts of old syllabus? Shri Hari. Yes, there is a chance, but you don't please worry about that. You worry about the exam. If at all you don't clear or some bad luck, we'll see that time. But there is a chance. There are talks among the CS circle that there could be extra 1 or 2 attempts which may be given for the professional old syllabus. But as of now, nothing is confirmed. No announcement as of now. Yes. Priya Patak, is it fully amended? ICDR, yes, lot of provisions not fully amended. The basic structure is the same, but lot of provisions have been amended, and I don't think there is nothing for you to be scared about. It is just some new provisions you can study. All members are shareholders, but all shareholders are not members. Is this statement true? See, all members are shareholders, you cannot tell, because if there is a company which is limited, company limited by guarantee without share capital, we call them as member, but they don't have any shares. Correct? There you have so many companies without share capital, you have only number of members. So that time all members will not become shareholders. but all shareholders are members. So this statement is false. Sir, whether practical question can be asked in security law like earlier? Yes, there is a high chance they are going to ask, so you have to be prepared. Please specify strategy for FM and IT. So, Krish, you are talking about financial management and strategic management. Is that the thing you are asking? Can you please be clear? Prachi, what do you suggest now? First group done properly, third group left for optional, rest second I have already mentioned in the comment. So Prachi, of course, I cannot tell just by your comment, but going by general knowledge, if you are not yet started second group, but you're writing first and third, better write that, but write in such a way you're going to pass. Instead of writing all three and not clearing or some problems like that, now you write the first group very well where you will definitely clear, third group where you will clear. Second group you still not started means don't start now. No hurry. You can write in the next attempt. Don't hurry yourself and fail everything. That is what I can tell by what I have seen in your comments. Correct? Only on the comments I am telling it to you. Vidya, sir, please guide how to prepare module 2 new syllabus executive. So if you are writing only module 2 new syllabus, what you need to do is that primarily concentrate on where you can score. So according to me, ECL is scoring, accounts is scoring if you know accounts, and strategic management in FM and SM 40 mark strategic management. You study that very well where you score. And FM you need to practice a lot of problems again. And when it comes to security laws, you depend on the old question papers, not only the old question papers along with the concepts and the amendments. That should be sufficient. If I have to tell you very briefly, in detail we are going to do subject wise life, that time again you join us, but very quickly and briefly that much I can tell you. Okay. So in the comments, I would request our team to just put the Google sheet so that people will be able to take note of it. Please, Umang, what is your comment? See, there are a lot of comments coming. I cannot read your comment. You can just put how to prepare miscellaneous chapters of company law and secretarial standard, registers, return, drafting. So how to prepare, again I'm not understanding the specific question what you are saying, but I really don't know what way you are asking that question, so I'm not understanding. One module, CS executive first module new, please guide. So CS executive first module, three subjects you have law subjects. In that you give first importance to company law, then to SBC. SBC is very scoring. Let me tell you, SBC is the scoring. Then we have JIGL. JIGL is little technical if you are not law background. Then we have the GST. Again, GST and tax is the scoring. So you have to concentrate on this order. And company law, you give 40% time. 20% for the other subject. Because company law is going to be very much in depth. The question paper is going to be quite challenging. So that is why you concentrate like that. Of course, you please don't mind, this is the first live session. We are going to be doing subject wise live sessions as we go. That time we will be able to give you more specific inputs. Is foundation difficult? No. Then how to prepare professional first module old syllabus? Please tell us. So these specific questions we are going to be doing in the subject wise. If you have general questions, we can take it now. Shamas, where Excel Academy? Excel Academy, the physical classes happens in Mysore, that is in Karnataka. We also have a lot of crash course in Bangalore and Chennai. We keep doing it. And once in a while, we are also going to start in other places very soon. And coming to the online classes, we have video classes also we have. You can take help if you require. Lavanya, sir, how many times revision will be sufficient both modules for executive? Lavanya. According to me, if you are able to do both modules, one revision, it is really great. If you do two, ultimate. But one revision, according to me, it is sufficient. Yes. Lavanya, okay. Sir, please tell us 1 month sufficient to prepare CS Executive second module old syllabus because due to Saga I was not able to prepare properly. Lavanya Prakash, yes, you can prepare. It is, don't worry about what is over. What is over, we cannot do anything now. You have 1 month time, it is definitely possible. You have around 35 days, 37 days you have time. So that is sufficient for you because you have second module old syllabus. It is having 3 subjects. So you can definitely do it. But again, I'm telling you, make a timetable and study for at least 10 to 12 hours every day. Okay. So we have many questions and we will be taking many more also, but this is just our first live. Yeah, please guide chapter 6 economics foundation. Umang. So Umang, for economics we are having many videos by Ramcharan sir. You can have a look at those videos also. We will also put it in the description of the this video. You can have a look at it later. So that will be helpful for you. So we have already put the link of the uh, thing in our YouTube video. We have not put it in the chat here, but we have put it in the YouTube description. You can have a look at it. So that is there. Sir, this fifth attempt, I can understand. What is that? Sir, this is my fifth attempt, sir. I understand everything, and last time I mug all sections and all write down exam, but still what to do? Please guide me. So Pogo, Vogo, I don't know where you are from. So the first thing I'm telling you, please don't mug up sections. Going by what you're telling, I feel you have not understood the concepts. Don't worry about fifth attempt or first attempt or eighth attempt. The attempt is not important. In CS exam, please concentrate to understand the concept. Please also remember, exam is not what you write for 3 hours. Exam is primarily what you're studying. Your preparation is exam. What you write 3 hours is not exam. It is the format of the exam. Exam is how you prepare. So if your preparation is good, your concepts are clear. So my suggestion to you is, think you are writing first attempt, go back and then start studying from zero with the concepts. Concentrate on the concepts, get the basic concepts correct. Then you can see how to write exam, when to see old question paper, when I should use scanner. That is later. First you know the concepts. That is most important. Vidya, yes, we will be doing. So all of you, I have one news for you. We will be doing lot of live sessions till the exam, and we will be doing subject wise. All the subjects we are going to do: foundation, executive, old and new syllabus. Then we are going to do for our professional exam. We are going to do every subject. That time we will be doing the specific queries. So today's intention was generally to start this live session for the June exam. First point. And second point is to answer the general questions which you are for the exam. So that is what I wanted to tell you. Please, Lavanya Harish, please tell some techniques for stress management. May is going to be very stressful. Yes, I know that. We will also make some videos related to that. But if Lavanya, if by any chance you are within 500 kilometers of Bangalore or Chennai, I would really encourage you to attend. May 4th is in Bangalore, May 5th is in Chennai. We are going to be covering all the things like exam stress or how to study, mainly how to write the exam, then what is the expectation of ICSI, what are the tips and tricks on how you can read the question and then you can write the answer. So I would really encourage you to come. Please fill the Google form. We'll call you back with the details. The Google form is in the description of this video. It is in Bangalore 4th May and Chennai 5th May. I would encourage you to come. Many students have registered. We have very few seats left. So if you are planning to come, please register quickly. Then we have, what is this? Sir, does studying the revision notes only help me to pass CS executive exam? Anupa Sara George, 100% no. Don't do any shortcut. It will not help you in any way. I would definitely not recommend. Your preparation, even now you have 37, 38 days. Never say never. If you give your 100% from today also, it is possible. This revision notes, all these things are not good. Anything shortcut is not good in CS. That much I can tell you clearly. Okay. Sir, please sir, I started studying group 2 as well. My final My practical in October, theory is untouched. Ethics completed 5 chapter. Out of 17, 5 chapter now only what to do suggest. So Prachi, what I would really recommend you is, I have given the number over here. You can call and then I can give your specific answer to that, because in the live session, just by your comment, I might not give you the correct suggestion. You can call and we'll be able to help you. Coming to strategy for attending OMR questions, Executive Module 1. So Anupa Sarojaj, again, if at all you're in Bangalore or Chennai, close to that, I would request you to come and we'll be doing it later. Nitya V. What have you, Nitya? Sir, can you suggest some good books for professional old syllabus, corporate restructuring, tax, FM? And I'm unable to file study material also. I'm from Pondicherry. When will you take classes for professional? So we'll be soon taking classes for professional also, Nitya, don't worry. Coming to corporate restructuring, tax and FM, see, I always feel of not for tax, for FM or corporate restructuring, I have always gone with study material. Every time I have gone with study material, and according to me, it is more than sufficient. Along with that, you study case laws from the Chartered Secretary magazine, or you also look for the guideline answers. For me, I have always felt that is more than sufficient. For tax, yes, there are many private authors. You can look at it for tax, but for FM and corporate restructuring, even for FM theory, I have found it useful. If at all you want to study very much in depth in FM, Pattabhi Raman book is good, but again, you need to spend a lot of time on that. But for our CS exam, according to me, study material is enough. How to revise CS foundation, we are going to do a separate session on that. Okay. When is live session for CS foundation? I'm really stressed about the exam. So live session we'll be doing probably in this week or the next week itself. So you don't have to worry, and it is not just for foundation. Again, I'm telling you, we are going to be doing live for foundation, executive, old and new, and professional. For all the subjects, subject wise, we are going to be doing. We'll be telling you how you can use your time the best possible way for the June exams. So on that note, for this session, we can have a close right now. And again, if at all anybody is interested for Bangalore or Chennai event, it's a single day event. It'll really change your performance in the exam. I would encourage you to come. The link of the Google form is in the description of this video. So right now I'm going to close. Yes, I could not take everybody's questions, but there's absolutely nothing to worry. We are going to be doing continuous lot of live sessions as we go further. And that time I'll be able to answer every question of yours, and that is how we are going to take it forward. So on that note, I'll be able to close this video, and we will be joining with many more live sessions. All the best.